everybody, and welcome back. Today's reading is something about our beliefs and maybe our mask, what we are wearing in our life, and maybe that mask is something that you are ready to drop on the floor and you don't need it anymore, so you could like show your real self. And we have 3 different piles here. And this is pile number 1, and this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. So I will put all the timestamps down below, and I will see you there in your own reading. So if you chose the first mask, this is your reading. I have taken like 4 different cards, what we are like trying to discover today. So the first one is the expression, and how have you been like getting some influence from your parents and everybody in the childhood. So we have enjoy your shower and be curious. Okay, these are super like positive cards, so that's really nice. But I still get the feeling that let's see, just the cards. So yes, I still get the feeling that maybe the only place where you could be yourself, like feeling yourself, and could be maybe alone, was the shower in your childhood. Maybe you had to share a room with your sister or brother, and maybe you didn't feel that you have enough just like alone space, and maybe that has been influenced you. Maybe when now you are adult, maybe you feel weird feelings if you have to be alone. Maybe you haven't like get the let's say this way, maybe you never have been living with your own, just like alone. I don't know. Okay, but let's go. Yes, so then we have this opinion card, like what kind of attributes in your yourself has what like influence in this your decision making and your opinions in life. And then we have this conquer, how to slay or battle the negative beliefs in yourself. It's this sacral chakra card. And then last one we have this courage. Oh, actually this comes here, I'm sorry. And the conquer cards are these archetypes. The mirror and the offering. Yes, and the conquer is here, and here is the bonus card. Stop saying yes to shit you hate. I like this card. Yes. Okay. take a sip from the coffee and then let's go. Okay. So yes, something in your like childhood, you have been maybe really or super curious child. Maybe that has been like affecting you that way, that maybe your parents told you that don't be so curious all the time and don't put your nose everywhere, and maybe that has something to do like how you express yourself nowadays. Maybe you don't have the courage to be more curious, or you maybe scare how other people sees you, and maybe maybe you don't think that it's okay to be curious in life, or maybe you have some beliefs that that curious is something bad. There is some kind of different shape if you are talking about being curious or being like too intensive curious about other people's lives, when you are like asking too much and stuff. But that is like so different story, and it doesn't mean the same thing, you know. So if you have some association from being curious, like childlike curious, it's different from the like bad curiosity. Let's see if I can get the word right, like nosy maybe. Nosy is like different from being curious. And yeah, so maybe those kind of themes is affecting you still. And I don't know, maybe something to do. Oh, I'm sorry, because now I get super like nasty feeling. This is not for everyone, but I get the feeling that maybe there has been some super bad person in your life, that when you have been child or teen and you have been taking showers or you have been kind of naked, there has been someone who has been too curious or nosy and have been like looking you when you have changing your clothes and stuff. Oh, I get the really bad feeling to my stomach. I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. There must be one or two persons who are like seeing this tarot reading, and I get the trauma feeling from that, and I hope you are doing well, and I hope you have been talking to some therapist or some like medical stuff about those experiences, and there must be some energy that is still affecting you, and in this day it can be protective mask, and sometimes when we have been experiencing some trauma, it can affect us in two different ways. It can shut down us, or it can open us too much. And in this reading, because here is the goddess, goddess. I don't know how to say it exact right, but maybe that trauma has been affecting your this goddess side of yourself. It can be shut down, or it can be open too much. When it has been shut down, maybe you don't feel yourself, your feminine side of yourself that much, or maybe it feels weird to you, or like super far away thing. Maybe you don't, I don't know, maybe you get along with men much better than other women, and when it's too open, it can usually like show itself as that that maybe you manipulate men with flirting with them like too much, and maybe it will show in your how you dress, and maybe you know how to use your body to get what you want. And that's usually the side of when the feminine side is too open, and usually it comes from where is the trauma. And it can affect to your sexuality as well, like maybe you don't want that side of yourself, adventurously like explore. Never, maybe it's really like shut down, or in other way it's too open and you do it like multiple times a day. So I think you will get the point. And how these experiences in the childhood, and how it's like affecting your opinions and how you express yourself. There is this child nature card as well. So it might be that you still have some innocence, and I mean like we have this in Finnish the saying like that you have two blue eyes, and it means that you trust other people like too easily, and you shouldn't. So maybe, and how I will get the energy here is that how this is affecting you is that you still like trust other people too well, or then you don't have the trust at all, that you don't see the child in every human inside of them. And maybe the message here is to kind of tap to your inner child and try to take the classes of child and put it on, and try to see other people, how there is still that little child inside of them. And of course, when somebody has been doing something really bad to us, it usually dedicate, I don't know the word, but usually it comes from their childhood as well. And I know it's hard, but I have been there as well, so I know what I'm talking about, that it is it can be happening when you are like starting to heal yourself and stuff. And the message here is that now maybe it's the time to put the mask down and get in touch to your feminine side and your inner goddess, and maybe think about this team. Is it like too shut down, or is it like way too open? And try to find the balance in there. Okay, then we have this conquer, or like how to slay or battle this team, and the mask, what is like protecting your true self and your core beliefs. So there was this the mirror, and then the offering. So yes, so of course you know that you have to be the first one who is smiling, and then the mirror self is smiling as well. You can't demand the mirror self to smile first. It can't happen. You have to be the first one. So when you want to see the change in your environment, you have to start from yourself. And I know that you already know this, but I'm still saying this because this card came here. I take a little bit coffee in here now. Yes, so you can use the mirror and try to, okay, they are like showing me this beautiful woman, kind of Nordic looking, like, or yes, like white hair, red lipsticks. Maybe this is you, or maybe this is something that you find beautiful. And if you have been looking some people that they are like so awesome, they look so beautiful, they are so in their goddess kind of state of being, and they are like so in touch in their feminine side, maybe that is sign to you that you can tap into that energy as well if you want. And I'm not sure like why they are showing me this, but I'm feeling like that maybe there is some jealousy, like maybe you don't understand what this or that person has gone through. You can't know what kind of trauma they have in their lives. Maybe you have some opinions that their life looks too easy, or because their look or how they behave. Maybe you think that that life is too easy for them, or something like that. Maybe there is, because here is like two masks. What you this picture, what you chose, there is two masks. One is smiling and one is like blah. So and this is the only deck where two cards came each time. So maybe this other woman, what they are showing me is maybe the side of yourself what you have been lost or you see in other people. And then there is this offering card. Maybe the universe is like offering you to tap into this kind of godness side of yourself, and trying to show you that you have the same energy, the same feminine side, the same godness, the same power inside of you, but you just have to find it under the trauma and under the experiences and the beliefs what came from the parents and all the bad people around you. And now it's time to give this other mask for them back, because it's not yours. This is you, this is not. So cut the other mask out of your energy field and give it back to the people who make all the bad things to you, and say, no thank you, I don't need this mask anymore, this is not me. And then when the energy has been cleared and you have been kind of get touch into your fears, maybe because there is this moon, then you will get touch to this offering what is lying under those layers of old energy, what you are ready to release. And then there is this courage card, like how can you conquer your fears if there is some. There is this sacral chakra, so maybe you could find some balance to work with sacral chakra, with mantras or energy healing or TRI, and maybe EMT or the tapping technique. And then we have this final card what's saying like, stop saying yes to shit you hate. And then there is this another side of the card. This is like the bonus message. We say yes to dumb bad shit because we want to be cool, to caretake others, and because we think we need reason to say no. The people we say no to may never understand why we need to say no in order to be true to ourselves. You don't even have to know why you said yes in the past. Don't get stuck in a process spiral about it. If you are not into it, just stop saying yes and move the fuck on. And I like this deck, it's one of my favorites. So yes, if you have to take time to yourself to start making progress of your childlike nature and your godness side of nature, and get into these themes what we have been talking about here in the first card. Remember that you have always the right say no to things. Thank you that you came here, and I would like to know what you think about this reading, and we will see you next time. Peace and love. Hello, if you chose this second mask, here is your reading. First we have, you are the master of connection. And then we have storyteller. And then we have the sustainer. And then we have heal. And this bonus message. What is, you can't have a positive as fuck life with a negative as fuck mind. Oh, that was nice. Okay, so we have this first card here, the expression, and I was thinking that we have to take a card to your childhood and what kind of maybe opinions or influence there must have been in your childhood, what usually affects your expression in nowadays. So there is this, you are the master of connection, and I get the feeling that you have been really open in energetically when you have been child, because there are these heart chakras really open, and I think you have been connecting your star family, the angels, and every other helping hand in the other side. I mean, in the spirit realm, and maybe that openness have been affecting you, because here is the storyteller, and I get the feeling that when you have been talking to your parents or your friends, everything what you have been shown, like when you have been child, like, oh yes, I saw the spaceship in the sky, or I talked to the angels, or your parents, you tell that you have some friend coming over, and when your parents are coming to the room, there's no one, and you are like talking to the walls. So there is something like this energy that people thought that you are like storyteller, and the stories that you tell aren't true. That's kind of the feeling what I'm getting here, and I know that this doesn't like resonate all of you, but that's the first expression what I'm getting here. Then there is this second energy, and this might be a little bit triggering. So I get the feeling that when you have been child, there has been someone who has been lying all the time. Maybe some little white lies there and then, but you kind of start to imitate that kind of person in your life, and you started to act some little white lies in your stories in time to time, and or there have been a person who has been lying you all the time, just a little bit, and just a little bit, and maybe that have been like affecting you, that you kind of can't trust anything what this person is saying, or other people can't kind of trust what you are saying. Either way, there is this kind of energy that when you get the story or you have the memory, you kind of make it to look something else, and then you give it to other people, and it's not in the shape what it was before you started to make it to look something else, if you know what I'm like saying here. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's you. Maybe it has been someone in your life who has been lying. Now they are giving me this kind of there is someone who got the knowledge that they are adopted. I don't know how to say it. Just a moment. Adoption. Yes, so there is someone who is looking this right now and got the information that they have been adoption in the adult life. And I'm super sorry. That is not the right way to do it. That is kind of shocking news if you are like over 30 years old, and then someday you just get the information that your parents aren't your real kind of physical parents. And yes, I think there must be something to heal from that experience. Then there can be some people who are watching this that they have been adopted when they have been little, but their family around you have been like truthfully like saying that to you even when you have been little. But still the adoption is always kind of can be really like traumatic, like trauma bonding to like trauma or traumatic to yourself. Even you have the adoption family really like loving you and want all the best to you, because there is usually this these kind of feelings like, why my mother and father would want to give me away? Is there something wrong with me? And all these kind of questions. Yes, so the energy here can be many different things, and I'm just picking up the strongest ones. But the major of you who are like looking this, the experience what you have been in this childhood is something to do about the connections what you have to other people, and the connections where the heart chakra is bonding to another human. It can be a friendship, it can be to your mother and father, or your brother and sister, or it can be the best teacher in your elementary school, whatever. But there is something that this connection or disconnection is affecting to your opinions and your expression in nowadays kind of negative way that you are ready to kind of what's the word, kind of work or modify to different shape and then kind of heal it. Yes. Okay, so let's move on. And how to slay or battle or defeat or to overcome from these experiences, what have been kind of traumatic you or have been shape you. I need my tarot cards and they are not in this table, so just a moment please. I thought I'd take them, but no. Because I need just a little bit more information about the yes. Okay, let's go. I want to take some other information to this. Okay, so how to overcome the liars from your life, if we can say that correct way, how to kind of okay, we have 10 of Cups and King of Pentacles. So Ten of Cups is the best card to kind of express what is the most loving family in, or the feeling of loving family. So I think that whatever have been like happening in the past, or what lessons you have been going through there, remember what it has been teaching you or taught to you, because I think that it has been affecting to you how you are like how you are expressing your love to your family, or how you treat the people in your life, how you express your kindness, your loving energy to them, and how grateful you are to have the family around you. So it has been like modify your energy and your behave in a positive way, because now you know what are the behaves what you don't want to put to other people to go through. So when you can find the positive looking like positive way of seeing this, then you can overcome and defeat this these kind of experiences when somebody has been lying to you, kind of super hard way. And you have this kind of courage to cut the cords to the people that that have been affecting you, and as we have this final bonus card here, it says you can't have a positive as fuck life with a negative as fuck mind. So yes, I think that whatever have been happened to you, you know what kind of negative things there was and what was the negative side of that story, but I'm encouraging you to see what different things you have been, what have you been taught, that's not the correct word, like what kind of different positive things you have been learned from those experiences, and could you my English is kind of tilting now in my head, but I'm saying that the person you are today, could you be this person if you haven't learned the lessons what you have been learned in the past? Okay, so now let's read this message here. If you find yourself with a head full of crap, go watch some videos of babies laughing, or goats excitement fainting, or old people cursing. It's helpful to think of laughing as a mental pooper scooper. You gotta get the I don't know how to say these words. TURDS, turds out, so you have room for fresh and lovely thoughts. Okay, that's the final message here. So yeah, remember that you are unstoppable and you can conquer your fears from facing them and just accepting that you want to heal and cut the cords, and you still have the heart chakra as open as it has been in the childhood. So don't forget to use that heart chakra and the connection of hearts to other people, and sustain the heart connection to other people in your life, because that is your superpower. Thank you that you watched this, and I hope I will see you next time. So be well. Peace and love. Hello, if you chose the third one, here is your reading. First we have listen to your intuition. There is this girl who is not taking the main road, and she is going to this little forest road. I have to check the word from dictionary. Trail or track. Yes. Okay. Then we have a student. And then we have the poet. And then we have coming together. And the bonus card is stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Interesting. Okay, so the first thing here, the first row of the cards is kind of what kind of expressions you got influence from the childhood. at how the people in your childhood maybe affect to your expressions or your opinion as life or negative beliefs and stuff. So I think that maybe there has been people in your life, in your childhood, that was like super rational. Let me see. Yes, rational. And there wasn't room to your intuition. Maybe you try to, tell to your parents or your friends that I got this feeling that this is the right way, but maybe your father or your mother or the friends around you, maybe teacher, like say to you that no, you have to be rational, you can't like listen this kind of nonsense about intuition, it's not true. So I think that there was something about this, that someone in your life when you were a child doesn't or didn't like about this spiritual stuff, or maybe he or she was scared about the word of unseen, and they like try to shut it down. And maybe this person was so scared that they like appreciate kind of school and learning and to be a student so much that they pushed you to this kind of road where you have to study as well. So like I think this person has like super academic side of themselves, and they appreciate only the academic and like study life, or like the knowledge what comes from school, and that has been kind of modify your energy and your behave, and maybe you don't like what's the word, maybe you don't have the, maybe you are not like brave enough, or you don't dare to listen your intuition so often, and maybe you have like super strong academic mind because of your childhood. And it's not bad. I'm master of education soon as myself, and I love science, but in this reading they are saying, the spirit realm is saying, like you should kind of tap into your intuition more and use your psychic gifts more often in the academic and science field as well, because you can use your skills, your kind of intellect side of yourself in the balance of intuition and psychic gifts. It doesn't mean that you have to shut down one of the skills, because you can just assimilate those together and make it work as kind of balancing way, Alright, so okay, so now we know that there are some negative beliefs about about intuition and some psychic gifts, and maybe like which road to take. Maybe your parents taught you that you have to walk the same path as your father and mother. Maybe they try to get you to the same school as they have been, and your road is going to somewhere else, but maybe there is still this influence from your parents that you don't dare to take the different road. And now maybe it's the time to step into the student shoes from intuition and psychic gifts, not so much to the academic way of thinking, because I think that you already master that side of life, learning, like road. Yes. So yes, how to conquer or slay or battle this theme here. And yes, so we have the poet. So the poet, I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Yes, there I can't. The poet. Okay, you know what it means, but I try to say it the best way. So yes, in the academic world you have so many I don't know, like rules and regulation how to write academic paper to some magazine when you're trying to get your academic paper to published. And now there's no rules. Your spirit guides are trying to break free, that they want you to break free from those rules and those kind of words, and they want more colors and no rules to your life. And as poet, this is the one style of writing, and there's no rules how to do it. You know, the poet can be just one word, or it can be wrote like different side of the papers, and there's not like no any rules how to write and express yourself. And you can play with the words, you can play which side of the paper they are like going, and you can make some shapes from that text, and you know, it's so artistic and so free like a bird. So now it's kind of what you have to defeat is the cage of the rules and the box what have been so tight. And now it's the time to, you know, break free and go to your artistic side of self, the poet side, where is no academic rules how to write a paper and how to reference and, you know, all that stuff. Now it's time to break the rules and go to your artistic side of self. And let's see how you can do it the best way. Maybe you are like tired of the rules. I don't know. And maybe the rules are like protective, and they can feel safe. But I think now now you don't need that safety nest around you anymore. You are like free to go. Okay, King of Pentacles, yes. So now it's time to express yourself, your life, your everyday life much more freely. And as you have been choosing this kind of Joker mask, you have to kind of be more like Joker yourself, where you never know what comes around the corner, what you are facing in the life, and let it be more spontaneously, like surprise. Do you know what I mean? My English is not good here, I know. Surprisingly, so let the life surprise you, and be more spontaneous. Let it be more spontaneous. Yes. Okay, and how to find the courage to make this thing to happen is to coming together other people who are like who can help you to tap into your poetic side of yourself. And the bonus card is saying, stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. So maybe you don't find it in the university, or maybe you will find it to other apartment of the university, like where is all the artistic people, or maybe you have to go to the comedy club or something, I don't know, but it must be some other place than your old life. Okay, let's read this final card here. Quit going back to people, places and things that make you unhappy. Were you sad when you were getting drunk all the time? Quit that. Do you drink every time you see that friend, even though you don't want to drink because it makes you sad? Quit that friend. Does Forever 21 makes you feel fat? Tell Forever 21 to... I don't want to say it aloud. Does that lover leave you feeling unlovable? Don't go looking for loving from that lover. It may not be easy, but it's simple as F. Yeah, so how to find courage to break free from the energy that I have been describing here is to try to come together to the people who are like some different way, or like I said, are like doing something in other places that you haven't used to be. I think it's simple as that. Alright, I hope this helps you. I'm super grateful that you have been here, and much love, and see you next time. Peace and love.